Hey everybody, welcome to the video. Welcome to the channel. You saw the thumbnail. We're going to be taking out some dead trees around the barn today, doing a little bit of burning, maybe working on some chainsaws, trying to get some stuff up and running. There's a reason we're working on this stuff today. We'll talk about that in just a second. I do want to let you know that today's video is brought to you by Bespoke Post, which is fantastic because, if you guys know, we have a huge project going on the channel right now, the YouTube yacht, and the YouTube yacht is fully funded by YouTube revenue. That was kind of the agreement we made with ourselves when we started doing it. Because of today's video being sponsored by Bespoke Post, and because of you guys supporting the channel, that means that at the first of the year we will be placing the order for the ICF floor system on the YouTube yacht. And this smile should say it all. I am beyond excited that we are going to be finally coming up out of the ground. If you don't know what the YouTube yacht is, the YouTube yacht is a steamboat paddle wheeler themed rental cabin that we are building on our property. I kind of want to just get straight to work today, though. I don't really feel like describing it in detail. I'm sure the amazing subscribers, this ought to be good. The amazing subscribers will explain to you guys, the newcomers, what the YouTube yacht is in better detail. They'll take care of me in that down in the comments section. I'm a little nervous about how that's going to go. Be kind, if you would, please. So these are the two trees. There's that one, and there's that one. Take a little closer look at this one here. It's wood. There you go. Yeah, she's definitely ready to come down. And then there's this one right next to the barn here. Step one's going to be taking this, making a little fire right here. There's a pile of debris you can't see we want to burn up. I want to try to burn up some of this dead grass as well. It's fairly wet. What could go wrong with that? That actually came down from a neighbor's tree that blew down, and that was the motivation I needed. I've been putting off cutting these dead trees down for some time. That was actually the motivation I needed to go ahead and get these down on the ground before the wind takes them onto the barn where I don't want them. Which, that's not to say that's not where they're going to end up anyway. We'll do our best, though. Ever since I've had this 372, it idles crazy high on me. And there is an adjustment for that. I've just been too lazy to do it. See, there's an L and an H right inside here. If you look, see what I'm touching with the screwdriver? There's an adjustment screw there. That's the L. And then this is the H over here. Now, if you ask me what that means, I have no idea. I don't know anything about this. All I know is if I want to adjust the idle side, when I'm not into it, I adjust the L. If I want to adjust what it's doing when I'm actually into it, I adjust the H. I should probably know more than that, but I don't. It's enough to get me by. Somebody smarter than me might be able to explain it in the comments for you, though, if you want to go check it out there. So if we're lucky, if we can get it pretty close to the fire over there, which will make cleanup a little bit easier for us. It's got this one little fella on the side. We'll get rid of it real quick. Clean up a little bit down here. We've got this one limb hanging over. It's gonna hit it. That's fine. It's small enough it shouldn't do any damage. Hopefully it just kind of drags off the top. As long as the main part of the tree goes that direction, we should be okay. This is your reminder. I'm not a professional. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of a homeowner that has a few saws. We'll see how it goes. This is not a how-to. Don't make anything you ever see on this channel. Don't ever take it as a how-to. It's just not going to end well for you. This is what I'm talking about. This is one of those old spools you guys have seen. I used in some projects in the past I got from Mike. The fiber optic company left them behind. They used to just leave these behind. Now they offer cores for them. so the companies don't leave them anymore. I was hoping to use some for the paddle wheel on the YouTube yacht, but we may have to come up with a different plan. However, I've got this one still. What, can I get under the thing? I've got this one laying around still. It's just half one. Ow, okay, oh. There you go, twisty jerky motion. That's good for it. And clean, press. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Wonder if we can't just reinforce some of these legs, throw some of that rough cut lumber on top of this and make a little table for the fabrication projects I have this winter. I don't have an indoor shop to work on things. I have the barn, but it's just storage. I don't have room to actually work on things in there. Be nice to have a table out here to fabricate stuff on. Oh God, oh! Oh, look at that. Accidental table. You know, that's not bad height. If I just took the welder, these things just kind of flop around, but if I took the welder, ran a few beads right, well, let me, hold on. If I took the welder and just ran a few beads right there, see where they move like that, it wobbles? And just ran a few beads on those, a little quick pass all the way around. Not even all the way around, probably. That would probably stiffen it up enough to make a little table out of. And throw some of that lumber that we cut on top. Let's focus. Let's get that on the ground first. And if we have time, we'll do this. Yeah, that way if it hits it, just smashes it into the side of the barn. That's good thinking there. You're ahead of your game on that one. I mean, we'll try it. Move my jacket here. It really doesn't want to go that way. It kind of wants to go this way. But it'll make my life a lot easier if it goes that way. So we're going to try it. The real question is my hinge wood dead enough that it just snaps? Or does it have a little bit left in it that I can still wedge it up without it just popping off and falling whichever way it wants? You know, that's the real question. That feels really good. For once, it feels right. Put a double on the back side. Should be able to get it. I left a lot of hinge wood because I thought it was going to be more dead than that. There it goes. That'll work. This is on the outside, it was real rotten and just broke off. It's kind of what I thought the whole thing was going to do, but it ended up having a little bit on the inside to hold it yet. So it took a little bit more wedge to get her over, but that'll work fine. It's not on the barn. It's in a workable area. Easy cleanup. It's about lunchtime for me. I'm gonna throw this pile together one more time. Go grab a quick bite to eat. And I wanna go down and look at the pond. We got like 2 inches of rain last night. I'm just curious how much is filled up in there. Then we'll come back up here, get this one cut up. See if we can't get a table thrown together real quick. This is hot. Figure we'd come down and check on the pond real quick with all the rain we have. Neighbor Gary's over there splitting some firewood. We'll go check on him in just a second as well. We'll also talk about our sponsors today, Bespoke Post. You guys know Bespoke Post. We've worked with them in the past, like the hatchet we used earlier in the video, which we still use today. We've received several other things from them in the past as well. You guys remember the 1916 bell tower? No, they don't sell 1916 bell towers, but I do have the hammock down here on standby. It's still attached over on this post. It's on permanent standby down here at the bell tower, so if I ever get a couple minutes at the end of the day, I can relax a little bit. Look at the pond. which I enjoy. You guys know we love it down here. Now in the past, we've talked about bespoke post subscription service where you pay a monthly fee and you get a pick based on your likes, based on your interests, things that they can send you monthly, or if you don't like what they have that month, you can skip it. But today we're actually going to talk about bespoke post shops. Words are hard and they know that. They understand who I am. They did send some things to check out. So this is one of the things they sent for me to try out this time. It's called Flame. Pretty self-explanatory. There's fire involved. There's this little feller. You open this up. There's this little feller. It goes right there. It's pretty daggone cool. So it just uses a rubbing alcohol for fuel, so it's a real clean burn. There is a little warmth that comes off of it. Of course, on the picture they have you making a little s'more if you want. I just think it'd be really cool in the bell tower, whenever we build our permanent benches in here, to have a little place that this sits. You can have a little flame between you, kind of be nice little ambiance, nice little thing. I think it's pretty cool, and we're pretty excited to have it. The other thing they sent that I gotta show you, the other thing they sent, hold on. I'm supposed to unbox this stuff on camera. It's in the box, and it's unboxed. There you go. Actually, I asked them if I could just go ahead and wear it because it's supposed to be cold the past few days. And they said, Kleeman, you do you, which is good because it's kind of the point of bespoke post. It's a you do you type of atmosphere there. Anyway, here's the coat I was wearing earlier today, and I'm fixing to put it back on in a little bit because the temp dropped again. It's supposed to be 20 tonight. It's crazy. Waxed canvas, super comfy on the inside, and you'll see me wearing it because I love it. I've said this before, I don't have room for a lot of stuff I'm not going to use. The nice thing about bespoke post is you get to choose what you want, and it's going to be stuff that you actually use. The other cool thing about bespoke post is 90% of the stuff that they sell is made in America, small business America. This is a husband and wife team that does this little contraption here, which is pretty cool, still going strong and absolutely loving it. The hatchet that we used earlier that we've been loving and using, we've also had a couple knives from that place as well. It's called Bare Bones. That's Salt Lake City, Utah. And the great thing about this stuff being made here is it means it is here. It's not waiting off the coast somewhere right now. And with Christmas rapidly approaching, this stuff is in American warehouses, which is fantastic. It's good news for you guys if you want to stop by and check it out. Yeah, it warmed up for about an hour, and now it's, man, it is dropping fast. 20 degrees tonight. 70, 2 days, it's 70 degrees. Today it's 20. Indiana, what are you gonna do? Let me show you the little landing page they made for me, some of the things I liked, and then we'll get back up there real quick. Also, I just want to go say hi to Gary real quick while we're down here. Oh. I'm telling you, we got the best neighbors up here. Anyway, on the personal collections page. Captain Kleeman's top picks, the name's on there. That's pretty cool. At Bushcraft 101, I actually own that book. It's a pretty daggone good book to have around the house. They have lots of other literature as well. That harvesting and gathering bag looks so cool. In fact, I know someone who's getting that for Christmas. This will be a good test to see if she actually watches the channel, watches my videos. And that fire pit, it actually has a battery pack on the side. It's supposed to be a super clean burning smokeless pit. It has little fans that blow air on the fire to keep it smokeless, which is pretty doggone cool. And I did talk about getting her a gift. This is your reminder, it's not just a mail subscription site. They also have gifts for her and for the kids. Do yourself a favor, go hop over to bespokepost.com. There's a link in the description and get 15% off of your order. I'm excited about it. I hope you guys are excited about it. And I hope anybody watching this that I buy presents for understands you're getting something from Bespoke Post this year. It's too cool not to. We should probably go make sure the barn's not on fire because we've been down here for a minute. Let's go do that. Okay. I keep hoping that grass will go. You'll see it every now and then. It'll kind of lick off into it, but it just won't. I want it to go. I want it to go so I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, maybe it will here in a little bit. Anyway, while we're watching that thing, we've got a little time. Let's see if we can't make a table out of this daggone thing. Not like a dinner table, the table I can build stuff on. Nothing fancy, just something not on the ground. It's not bad to just walk it like this. All building. I don't know the best way to go about this. What did I do with my grinder? The biggest problem I'm running into, one, really dirty steel. Two, I have no idea what I'm doing. And three, I keep blowing through here. Now I tried something over here to fix that. And I'll show you what I'm trying to experiment with here. I've taken my regular rod over here on my lead and then coming down with this one and running both of them together. Now, you guys know better than anybody, I'm not a welder, and I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to it. But I'm just kind of experimenting, trying to teach myself how to do things. So if you got some tips on how to burn through dirty steel but not burn through thin wall, like blow through it, I'd love to hear that in the comments. You guys have a lot of comment assignments today, no doubt about it. It should be a busy comment section. Let's throw this together one more time. I'll see if we can get some wood on top of that spool. These are the blades I always run. Not a sponsor, no partnership, just my preference. That's the generator running. Now you got to stay away from stuff like that running because it makes poisonous gases you can't breathe in. Yeah, you got to stay away from that stuff. Got snap, and I'll snap. Snap back. Beautiful. Yep. All right, back her up so I can make a cut.
We have to wait till it stops spinning?
Yeah, because it'll keep spinning when you let off the trigger. You cut your finger off on accident. You don't want to cut your finger off. That's frowned upon. Well, obviously the kiddos are home, so I'm gonna go over to the house and stop working on this for tonight, but you guys get the idea. This stuff's about 1.5 inches thick, and I've got enough scrap extra in there that we're not using on the barn, kind of first cut, second cut things, that I should be able to go all the way across this thing. It's pretty sturdy. I may take some rebar and do like a cross, like weld rebar like that, and then cross down to that side and vice versa, just to add a little rigidity. But I think for a temporary workbench to get us up off the ground during the winter while you can build some implements, I think it'll work pretty good. Finish the evening off by the fire for just a little bit. Like I said earlier, I've been meaning to get these things down. They've been dead for well over a year. Our neighbor lost that tree, and I thought, you know what? It's high time we get this taken care of before we lose something at the barn or before they fall and hurt somebody. Also, we're wanting to put some more stone behind the barn eventually and add on to that pole barn. We'd like a little bit larger one for more storage, and I'd like to actually have an indoor shop where I can work on things separate from the house. As far as what's to come, I am working for Dirt Perfect in a couple of days. So there may be another Dirt Perfect video, but I don't know if I'm going to record anything or not. But definitely, concrete is scheduled and ready for Monday. So either the next video or the one after, we will be pouring the floor at the YouTube yacht, and I'm super excited about it. And because of partnerships with Bespoke Post, we will be ordering the ICF floor system for the YouTube yacht as well at the first of the year, which is very exciting. That means we're going to be able to keep that project going. There's the YouTube yacht right there from the sky. It looks pretty cool looking down through the trees when there's no leaves. And we'll swing on down to the pond here so you can kind of see how it's looking after the most recent rain. Both the stumps that we put in there for fish structure are now officially underwater. And the little rock tower that we made for fish structure is slowly starting to go underwater as well. You can just see a little bit left of it. But you can see where the dirt line's at there. That's about where the water will come up to, so we still have a little ways to go. There you can kind of see both the stumps through the water right there, but they are actually under the water, and you can see the rock there. And of course the bell tower just looking great. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you're enjoying the channel. And I definitely appreciate all of your feedback to keep the channel going strong and keep the channel fresh, and anything that helps me out in the projects that I'm working on. If you guys ever want to reach out, feel free to find me on Instagram and shoot me a message. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.